This is episode 2 of my Korinthos campaign in Wrath of Sparta. We took 2 settlements from Athena in the previous round, so no Pactos, and Mende was captured by me. Now I need to merge some of my units to not spend unnecessary income on having units replenish themselves.
Commander.
But I want to keep these militia hoplites, or do I? Well, you know what? I'm going to merge the militia hoplite units as well, so I can save a bit on them. And I'm going to go over here and try to attack Terone. Then I am going to keep building up my forces in Korinthos. Keep researching. I am currently researching the classical arts, which is going to lead me to drama, which is going to increase my diplomatic standings with the other factions. That's going to be nice because I want to have solid trade agreements. That's bringing me a lot of income currently, and I want to keep that up. I'm going to increase the strength of my navies a bit. Go for the strategist general to have more ammunition on my ships. He's 61 years old, so he should bite the dust at any time.
Commander.
And I want some more archers in this navy. I will end the turn, and in the next round I will try to take Terone. But I think I have a battle time limit on, and when I am attacking I do not want a battle time limit, because that is... oh, and I have it on very hard difficulty, so that's nice. Very hard difficulty is a bit weird, in that it makes melee engagements a lot harder, but skirmishers are still going to do as much damage as they do anyway to enemy skirmishers. Here we have the Olympic Games. The Olympiad rolls over, and very soon the time of games will be upon us. Honor to Zeus, the highest of the gods. Multitudes will come from far and wide to be entertained, celebrate, and show veneration. They expect a magnificent event. If we are to participate in the preparations, there are choices to be made. With the funds I have available, I'll just send an envoy. I'm not going to sponsor an athlete or anything like that, because that was really expensive. I can afford 2 mercenary Cretan archers, and I do want more Cretan archers. I also want some more militia hoplites, and I'll attack Terone when that army is ready. Someone increased in rank. It was my noble. So this noble is going to go for it's going to be a dignitary to, or is it going to be, well, it's going to go for propaganda actually, to increase the seal of my general. And then we're going to go for the drama research, always nice with some drama. Build up our forces over here, wait until they are getting replenished. And maybe I should hold off on the militia hoplites actually, because militia hoplites are not very useful units. I have so many skirmishers there that I should be able to take care of enemy infantry that way. And then I'll just build up my fleet to be able to engage Zakynthos and the Friends of Nereids. I need to rename one of my armies. This army is going to be named a boy named Zeus. So now we have the a boy named Zeus, and we have the sacrilegious band, and I think sacrilegious is spelled, let's see, the sacrilegious band. Yep. I don't want to move up here against Athena just yet. I want to have a stronger army before I do that, or I'll be attacked from all sides by Athenian armies. That's going to be a bad time, since I mostly have low tier units and a few hoplites. The mission failed because I did not recruit a spy. I didn't want a spy just yet. I don't have the technology to build a champion. But I am going to attack Terone. No armies in sight around Torone, so Terone should be an easy pick. I'm gaining a lot of income, so if this army is going to go up and engage the Athenians in Korinthos, I want my mercenary Rhodian slingers because they are absolutely deadly. I want some cavalry to protect them, and maybe a unit of 2 units of hoplites. So building up our forces here, going for some more archer marines. This army is quite strong. Could do with some mercenary Rhodians actually. So I'll hire some Rhodians. I'll take away an archer here and bring an additional Rhodian. This army is starting to look quite nice. We should be able to get to is it Terone in the next round? Rebellion imminent. Do I have this unit taxed? I have it taxed. So I'm going to try to remove the taxes, and if this, it's going to be interesting to see what happens if this, if Korinthos rebels. I probably should have taken them off taxation a bit earlier. Use the, yeah, the vineyard looks nice. And then I'm going to go and attack Terone. Oh yeah, more mercenary Rhodians. I'm using all of my income on mercenary Rhodians because they are so damn good. So now I have a small garrison fleet to contend with, and I also have the defending units. The hoplites are going to do very well against my units on very hard difficulty, but I'll try to spread out the defenders so that I can move into the settlement with some of my units and try to capture towers and such. So I'll put my militia hoplites over here and over here and over here. Maybe put my general over here as well, and keep most of my skirmishers available for dealing with the enemy fleet that should be coming around here. Just kill the entire fleet with skirmishers. And here we go. The enemy fleet is incoming. It should not be able to do much against me. I'll just move up my militia hoplites to this wall, and I won't be under fire there, so that's nice. Move my militia hoplites a bit up. So it looks like they are more focused on protecting the gatehouse, which is good for me. I'll just fast forward until the enemy ships reach the shore. Take out the navy of Athens. And my Cretans are taking... Okay, so mercenary Cretan archers don't have armor. That's why they died so quickly. That's good to know. I was expecting them to have a lot more armor actually, but they didn't. Kite back. Charge with cavalry. Call the cavalry out. Charge with another cavalry unit. Yeah, and that's the end of the Marines. So it looks like I'm going to move into the settlement unopposed here, which is nice. Or no, there is a unit coming in here. I can see it from the marketplace stalls crashing. Now the enemy navy is dealt with, so I'll move up my skirmishers there. And I might be in a bit of a spot if the enemy decides to move all of its units to face my general's unit there. Moving a bit too close to the walls, but I did manage to get my units into the settlement. And here we have the enemy hoplite general. I hope he isn't supported.
General!
It sucks that the Cretan archers don't have armor in this campaign, but I'll just have to keep them away from enemy skirmish fire. That explains why the Rhodians destroyed them so quickly in another battle that I tried. Good to know. Now I can use my militia hoplites to open the gatehouse, and then I can get my cavalry into the settlement. I don't want to fire at the archers when they are on the walls, because I'm going to waste my ammo that way. So sending the militia hoplites to capture this tower, and then I'm sending my general to capture the gatehouse. It looks like the AI is much more focused on my units here than it is on the units that are already inside the settlement. So my general is taking fire. I'll just fast forward until I run up and capture these places. I'm getting the... Now I'll move the Rhodians into the settlement as well. Just keep them away from any tower fire. I'll capture this tower here as well. Doesn't look like the AI is going to oppose me in doing so. So now I can move a lot of troops in this way. Get some more militia hoplites in there. Get the cavalry in there. Just make sure that I keep it away from the very dangerous towers. Now it looks like the enemy troops are going to rush in to meet me. So I need to get my cavalry in here quickly. But the AI is kind of indecisive as to what to do, because I'm holding him with units at the walls there, and then I'm going to be moving in. So it doesn't look like the AI knows how to respond to that appropriately, which is good for me and bad for the AI. So the Rhodians are taking some fire now. Those towers are so annoying. Just go and scout a bit over here with my light cavalry to see if there are any skirmish units they can deal with.
Riders at the double.
Just fast forward until I get into the settlement. And it doesn't look like... Oh, there's the general. Goodbye. So now I have my Rhodians inside the settlement. That should be fun. And now I outrange the enemy, and I'll see if the enemy AI decides to engage me. I put the militia hoplites there. Oh, I pulled away, but the light cavalry unit was caught on the hoplites, so it wasn't able to pull away far enough, so I lost that light cavalry unit. But now I can move in and start skirmishing against his general. That should be important in winning this battle.
Quick march. Rally to me.
The light cavalry is so vulnerable in this campaign, which is fine. Just need to be looked after.
Double time.
Here we have javelins. And now he's moving up with his units. It looks like he's going to go for defense of the square. I'm still going to keep some units over here. Maybe move my mercenary Cretans into the settlement as well. And if I could catch these archers on the move, that would be very... Oh, they're going to move into the tower range. Very bad.
Quickly now. Melee cavalry ready.
Move the cavalry around here.
Light cavalry. Swift riders.
I tried to charge this archer unit. Don't know how well this depleted unit is going to do against them, but if they're able to get into the archer units, that could be massively useful. Throwing their javelins and getting into the archers. Yeah, they're doing nice damage to the archers. Bit of a skid mark there from the arrows. I'm not able to get the best angles of attack here. I think I need to capture this tower in order to do so. The archers are under fire from their own fire arrows, so that's going to kill some more of them, I think.
At the double.
Cretans are running. I didn't manage to take out the entire archer unit, but I will try to fire on the militia hoplites. See if I'm able to provoke them into try to attack me. The militia hoplites only have 25 armor here, so they have far less armor than what they have in the Grand Campaign. Need to take care of the archers, and that could be done by my militia hoplites, I guess. Or maybe I'll try sneaking a cavalry unit around the flanks. Send my general in against his militia hoplites. Should deal with them very quickly. I have no idea what that unit is doing. Getting a nice charge with my general. That should be it for the militia hoplites. I'll just give them a cavalry charge in the rear as well.
Cavalry or charge!
And then use war cry on them.
Your orders.
Quick charge on the archers, pull back
Light cavalry.
to not take too much javelin fire. Yeah, that was nice. But the militia hoplites are holding well against my...
Light cavalry.
Even though I war cried them and I charged them with the cavalry, they are still doing well.
Advance! Slingers. Missile infantry.
So this is going to take quite some time. Killing these units. Shaken now, it's good. And that should break them.
Melee cavalry ready.
Cavalry under fire.
Militia.
Want to send them in again. The archers are running away in the wrong direction. So that's the end of the archer unit.
Light
I need to pull away from the javelins.
Advance.
Now I can send my slingers down here.
Commander.
Archers broke, nice.
Hoplites ready.
Send my general around the flanks here. Send the militia hoplites down the center. The archers are taking their sweet time. I still want to hold these units here, but it looks like they're going to move up now, so I have to be a bit careful.
Your orders.
Try to take out the enemy general.
Militia.
Block the units incoming with my militia hoplites, if I'm able to.
Missile infantry ready.
Looks like I'm going to get attacked by the enemy general.
Slingers.
Going to move some slingers down here, some slingers up here.
Slingers.
Do a quick cavalry charge against the enemy general. To stop him for a bit. Yep, that worked. So now I can fire at him from several different directions at once.
Take aim. Militia. Ready.
Fire on the hoplites. I'll just withdraw here. I don't want to engage the hoplites with my militia units.
Militia.
Withdraw here as well. Looks like the general is able to catch my units.
Slingers. Militia.
Maybe another quick cavalry charge. Move up my general.
Your orders. Slingers. Yes, Commander.
Keep kiting. This is a unit of hoplites, so I don't want to engage it.
Orders understood.
And my militia hoplites get attacked in the rear, but that's going to allow me to get into the rear of the enemy general. So that's nice.
Slingers.
Fire at him from the flanks over there.
Militia.
I'm losing militia hoplites really quickly now.
Slingers.
That's bad.
Understood.
But the pathfinding is a bit weird inside of these settlements. Now I need the militia hoplites to hold until I can get my own general in there.
Now.
Just fast forward until my general makes it. Yeah, my general did manage to get into the engagement. And that means I'll be able to fire at the enemy general in the rear. Do a charge into his rear. The skirmishers are definitely what's going to win me this battle. Stop firing when the cavalry runs in.
General. Orders. 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 Slingers.
Now I can keep firing again.
Loose.
The militia hoplites came back from routing, but now there's an arrow tower firing at my guys, so I need to get them out of there. The enemy general is dying, so that's nice.
Missile infantry. As you command. At speed. Yours to command. General.
That's pretty important.
Understood. Missiles awaiting targets.
He still has a lot of hoplite units left, I think. Move the skirmishers in. I'll try to get some shots off
Slingers.
on his hoplites when they're moving in here. Get some flanking shots off, because this is the unshielded side of the hoplites. Should be more effective than firing at them head on. There we are. Very nice damage done. Now I'm going to start firing at the hoplites instead.
At speed. Fire on the enemy.
Get the Cretans in.
Set fire on the enemy. Advance at speed.
Go back. Do my Cretans have heavy shots? Yes, they do. Okay.
Your orders.
So time to pour some heavy shots into the hoplites while pulling away with my picked hoplites, because they might actually lose against the unit of hoplites there, since this is on very hard. Just need to keep that in mind.
At your service. Slingers.
Hoplites are dying pretty quickly. Now I can keep kiting in several directions.
Slingers. Spearmen at the ready. Missile infantry.
Should really turn skirmish mode off, so I actually have control of my units.
Slingers.
And if I engage the hoplites now with my general, then I should be able to fire at him, at the enemy units from very good positions, like here. Yeah, that's going to be the end of that hoplite unit.
General.
Yeah, that was devastating for the enemy hoplite unit. I think there's only one hoplite unit left now and a few militia hoplites. We'll move up and see what we have.
Cavalry.
The skirmishers are just so important on hard difficulties, because the enemy, since the enemy units get stat boosts, melee units are going to do very well against even your elite units.
Slingers! Orders
So engaging
understood.
them piecemeal like I'm doing here, it might be a bit boring, but it's certainly effective.
By your command! Light cavalry!
So there are militia hoplites and militia hoplites left, and the javelins. So when I've dealt with the hoplites, I can move in and take care of his javelins with my own cavalry.
At the double!
Get some heavy shot going.
Slingers! Advance at speed!
Would be so nice to have decent shock cavalry now, but that's not really an option at this point in the campaign.
Missiles ready and waiting.
I'll just do what I did with the other militia hoplite unit. I'll just keep kiting and then shooting at the rear like this. Should take them down very quickly.
Light cavalry!
Go back.
Advance at speed! Slingers! Your orders. Hoplites! We await your command.
Maximus Caetimus.
Take aim! General! Orders! Ready!
Oh yeah, heavy shots. Very
Missile
deadly.
infantry at your command! Archers! Slingers! Your orders!
And now the fire arrows from the
Await your command!
tower is incoming.
Orders!
The militia hoplites really don't know what to do now. I'm going to charge them in the flanks while firing at them. They should break momentarily. Just have to make sure I don't waste too many arrows and javelins on them. They are still steady. Nice. Taking so much damage, but still managing to stay in the fight, even though the general is dead. Now they're wavering, and no need to stop firing at them when they have broken, so that's it. Now I have my javelins in here as well, so I can use them to do some damage. Move the skirmishers around here. Move the cavalry down there as well.
Orders understood! Hoplites ready!
Just fast forward a bit. I'm really glad I didn't put this on a 20-minute timer, because I wouldn't have been able to finish this battle at all. Now I'm under fire from archers with a nice trajectory on my men. Time to give the archers a taste of some Cretan fire. Javelin men going down. Taking a lot of damage from these archers actually. But I should be able to defeat them with my Cretans. Start firing on his... there's a tower there, so I need to be careful. So that's the end of his archers. I'm out of ammunition on my Cretans. Now I just need to finish these hoplites, and then I should be able to finish the rest of his army. Maybe send my javelins down here. Yeah, this hoplite unit is going to go down very nicely to Rhodian fire. Oh, shit. Ah, that means I lost that unit of javelins. Too bad. I still have it on... still have it on fast forward. Let's just try to pour the fire in.
General!
My Rhodians still have ammunition, still doing a lot of damage to the hoplites.
Javelin men!
I'll charge with this unit of javelins and then stop the unit.
Javelin men!
Disengage at once
Understood!
to get some shots off into the rear of the militia hoplites. Yeah, that worked fairly well.
Missile! Ready and waiting! Yes, Commander!
Rhodians are still firing,
Take her!
sending in my Agrianians to fire as well.
General! Javelin men!
These javelin men are so dead, but they are baiting arrows.
Athenian axemen! Javelin men!
Now the hoplites are wavering, and when the hoplites are wavering, it's time to send in the cavalry to finish the rest of the army. And it looks like the army is going to start wavering just due to losing. So this unit of militia hoplites might just run away when I take care of the javelins, I hope so.
Your orders! As you command!
We still have these militia hoplites.
Melee horsemen! Riders!
Alright, let's see if I can make him run into his square instead of chasing after my javelins. And yep, he's going to
Light
do that.
cavalry!
I'll send in my Agrianians.
The enemy!
The Agranians, just by their stats, look like a great unit in this campaign.
Cavalry! Orders! Understood!
Should do a lot of damage. Yep, that's it. That was a long battle. Lasted 35 minutes, but I was able to capture the settlement, at least, due to some MLG kiting. So Terone is mine. Terone is under Corinthian control. Nice. And it should be difficult for Athens to take it back. I got some nice military traditions there, so let's see which military traditions are available. 5 melee attack for all hoplite units, 5 shots per minute for all units, plus 10 armor. Well, plus 5 melee attack for hoplites is going to be pretty useful. And then we can go for plus 5 charge bonus for all infantry units, melee defense or ammunition. I want a bigger charge. Well, do I want more ammunition? 5% ammunition for... That might stack nicely with some other upgrades, so I'll go for more ammunition for my Rhodians. Torone is captured. We might have a rebellion. Well, we will have a rebellion on our hands in the next turn. Down here, we're just building up our forces. My income has taken a hit due to me building or buying all of the mercenary units that were available, especially the Rhodians and the Cretans. I think the Rhodians are much better than the Cretans here because the Cretans don't have much armor. So I might disband the Cretans at some point and just go for Rhodians instead. The Cretans, I don't really see a use for the Cretans when the Rhodians are so much better, and there won't be any elephants around for quite some time. So I'll just disband that unit at least. And you know what? I'll actually expand this, disband that unit as well, so I get a bit more income. Saving the game, and that's it for the second episode. In the third episode, I think we'll have to start pushing up against Athens with our main army, the sacrilegious band down in Korinthos. We'll also build up our navy over here to go and attack Zakynthos, and then attack the small colony, or the small town of Corcyra. Strength and honor.